The answer to the title of the video is no. No, he did not. I think I'm not going to blame it on he was just out of gas. I think no one is perfect, and he had hit like 70 plus in a row, so he just missed. I don't consider that him choking or anything like that. I think if we weren't even in the position to get there, I'd say he choked, but he did not. He just missed a foul shot, which is perfectly fine, perfectly human. You can't really ask more from Kevin Durant, the reigning Eastern Conference Player of the Week, I might add, but that's neither here nor there. What I'm referring to is the very end of the game where KD got fouled on a three-point attempt, which was a genius out-of-bounds play. We're really not giving Jacques Vaughn enough credit for how good of a coach he is. Maybe that's a hot take, I don't know, but I think he's doing a tremendous job out there, but that's neither here nor there. So KD gets fouled on the three-point attempt. Just great play. And he gets up to the foul line, hits the first one, misses the second one, purposefully misses the third one. I believe it was Royce O'Neal tried to grab the rebound, but got absolutely just smothered and caked. And then we proceeded to lose the game by 2 points. The Nets were able to make it a very close game with about maybe a minute 30 left. We were down like 10, and then everyone just starts hitting threes, and then all of a sudden it's such a close game. So again, I will give the Nets credit for the comeback. Welcome back to Nets Republic, by the way. I'm Sever the Bond. If you want a hoodie like this, go to netsrepublic.com, hit the shop button, or just go to dopejerseys.com. It's the same thing. Just, grab your hoodie. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so please tell a Nets fan to subscribe to the channel. You know how it goes. When they win, I tend to focus on the positive. When they lose, I tend to focus on the negative, because that's kind of a better way to go about it than just constantly critiquing them. We kind of give it a little bit of a break when they actually win a game. So now that they've lost a game, we got to go back over to the negative for a second. Watanabe on my wrist is hurt, so that's kind of screwed up, but I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll be back eventually. Ben Simmons made his return, played about, like 16 or 12 minutes or something like that. Managed to score a little bit, maybe 2 points. He was like one of three. So he didn't really do much. He just kind of ran up and down the court a little bit, and everyone patted him on the back and said, oh, good job. But that's where my frustration comes in. It comes in from the standpoint of something that I think might surprise a couple of you. But one, I believe we're wasting Kevin Durant's prime. Well, not prime, but the last years of his prime. I believe we're literally wasting it. And again, I've covered a team in this exact same position before, and it's what's happening. I watched the Knicks waste waste the end of his prime. Then he gets traded to OKC, and there was really nothing left at that point. And we're witnessing that right now. We're having Kevin Durant play all these minutes in meaningless games that we kind of know going in we don't have a chance of winning. Like the Nets right now, as currently constructed, is a good little team. They're a good little tugboat that can go out there and they can ship some cargo, but like the big cruise liners and stuff like that, we don't stand a chance. Let me get out of that metaphor, because I don't know if some of y'all are really feeling me on that one. We're a good little team that can beat up the other good little teams, or maybe the trash teams. But when it comes to the heavy hitters like the Mavericks and stuff like that, we don't stand a chance. And again, it disgusts me that I have to speak about the Mavericks in such a high regard, but it is what it is at this point. With that being said, if we were doing this with the kids, I don't think anyone is upset with this loss. But the fact that we're doing it with Kevin Durant, he could be off somewhere else doing a lot more as far as the result. I don't think he can physically do any more than what he's doing right now, partially because I don't think he's that guy. But I don't think he can physically do more than what he's doing right now. But take this type of output and put that on the Phoenix Suns or something like that, probably saving their season. If he's back over in Golden State, probably saving their season, right? Someone that actually needs this. The Nets don't really need any of what Kevin Durant is shoveling out. I think we're all in agreement we're not winning a championship, and we might not even make the play-in tournament if we're keeping it a stack. We've got a very easy slate of games, but like when you're looking at who it is that we're playing next, okay, the Knicks, we should be good enough to beat them. But like, let's say the Milwaukee Bucks come to town, I don't see us winning that game. What if we played the Bulls again? Probably not going to win that game. I just feel like we're wasting a lot of people's time when we should really be starting the rebuild. And if you want to rebuild with Kevin Durant, are you sure he's okay with that? The fact that we actually gave Ben Simmons minutes, knowing that he wasn't going to contribute much, coming back off of knee issues and back issues, and mental health issues as well, which we leave that part out a lot, but we need to include that. We actually gave him minutes in a game that I believe we were trying to win. I don't know if I subscribe to that. I think we should focus on trading him and Kyrie. I really, really do. Because it's just wasting everyone's time. And like we talked about last video, you could trade the both of them and get more pieces back that could possibly save the season and make us contenders. I've been saying this for the longest time. Y'all are going to scream blasphemy at me. I totally understand. But let's say we traded for Kristaps Porzingis, right? You've got a 3-and-D player that's at your center position, right? He might not be the strongest of them all, but he's a tall dude that can shoot threes and gives you blocks and such. Imagine that, Twin Towers. You could even play him at the 4 and still keep Claxton out there. Would that not elevate us to a little higher plateau? What if we got the Miles Turner dude, right? It's too late for Dwight Howard. He done signed somewhere else, but allegedly, rumor has it we told him he can't shoot 3, so we don't want him. Which, us telling anyone we don't want them is hilarious. Like, who are we to be so picky? But that's not here nor there. Allegedly, we told Dwight Howard he can't shoot 3, so we don't want him. So I guess he just went overseas. But some type of a trade. And that's just for Ben Simmons. Imagine if we were to trade Kyrie. DJ put a tweet up. It was the trade machine, so this isn't really like... It's not the most credible thing, but it was just a fun idea. Contract-wise, Kyrie Irving for Anthony Davis works. They wouldn't do it, but hypothetically, just fun stuff like that. These are the type of cool things we're able to do here. So it's like one little move can take us from the cool team that just happens to have Kevin Durant to possibly one of the better teams. Do I think there's anything we can do to win a championship? No, I do not. But who knows? You've got 2 max players. Who knows what you can get for them? And there are some teams out there who are underperforming, who might be willing to part ways for a Kyrie Irving or a Ben Simmons. Kyrie hasn't done anything stupid in the last 48 hours, so that's a plus. That's a feather in the old cap. And someone's going to want Ben Simmons. Like maybe the Kings aren't super attached to Sabonis, right? Maybe we can get him. I'm just throwing stuff out there to try and save this season. Because what it's looking like is it's a waste of time. It just seems like we're wasting everyone's time here. But that's just my thoughts. When they don't win, it hurts a little bit more. When they're able to win, it's like, okay, let's see what they can do. But when they don't, it's like, what was that for? Because how many wins do we have? Are we at 5 yet, or are we still at 4? Let me check. Give me 1 second, just loading up the old app. I feel like the app takes a while to load, by the way. If anyone is watching who works on the app, it's really slow, but that's not here nor there. We are, Jesus, we have a worse record than the Knicks. We are 4-7, so we still haven't won 5 games yet. The Knicks are 5-5. That's embarrassing. Oh, and it's on ESPN. Oh, they are going to light us on fire if we lose. But, I mean, I'm sure we'll win, but we've only got 4 wins. So, again, stuff like this, I don't see the moral victory of, oh, the team's growing. The team of what? Kevin Durant and the kids? Is that what you want? Is that what we're going for? I say finish the job. Yes, you fired Steve Nash. That's great. But keep going. Keep going. Handle your other things. Keep it going. I don't think Ime Udoka is going to be able to save this either, but that's not here or there. That's just my thoughts. I'm not super positive when it comes to this season. I've seen enough personally. I've already thrown in the towel, but it's nice to see them win a game or two every now and again. And they should beat the Knicks tomorrow. They should. I don't see a world where we lose. They should beat them because they are one of the good little teams. So we should be able, we are one of the better of the good little teams because we have Kevin Durant. They don't have anyone. So we should win. I don't see us losing that. But let me know your thoughts down below. What did you think of last night's game? Were you excited? Did you think we were going to win? Are you disappointed that we lost? Do you think we're wasting everyone's time? Let me know your thoughts down below. It's such a complicated matter, but thus is the Brooklyn Nets. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Yeah.